1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's recording already.
Stronger than I am.
I'm doing what?
You heard me. I see you over there.
I guess you're doing what you gotta do. I was touching it.
Instead of King, I see him out there rowing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing that. I stretch from this one. I'm trying. I want to build like crazy.
Okay. Now, anytime you walk into your average bodybuilding or powerlifting gym, it's likely you're going to see someone deadlifting, pulling weight off the floor to hip level. Men's Fitness Magazine has called this the granddaddy lift, the most essential lift in any bodybuilding or powerlifting program. Now, a lot of people have shied away from the deadlift because it's a very high-risk lift if done incorrectly. But my goal today is to show you how to do it correctly and safely so that you can incorporate it into your strength or fitness regime. Now, for those who don't know, the deadlift is performed by grabbing weight. I've got my volunteer Luke here. Show position here. He's going to get his feet about shoulder width apart. Now, a lot of people where they mess up is they extend their back too much. They try to pump their back and get their chin almost too high. So Luke's going to get about a 45-degree angle at his knees. He's going to bend at the waist. Now see here, his back is totally straight, right here. A lot of people, now pull your belly button through like a lot of people do. Like a lot of people try to deadlift with their pelvis in the wrong angle. Okay, see how his back's kind of pumped? Now when he pulls, his back's going to stay straight, and the main flex is going to be at his hip. Your knees are going to be bent, but the main flexion is going to be at the hip. That's where this joint, where the motion is during this lift. Now, the reason for this is you want to try to pull with the strongest muscles, obviously. The strongest muscles in this lift being your butt and your hamstrings. Okay? There's going to be the prime movers here. And when Luke's going to lift, go ahead and do it. When Luke lifts this, watch he keeps his back straight and his shoulders engaged. Yeah. He's going to pull up, boom, his back stays straight, and at the top, he's going to maintain thoracic extension and roll his shoulders back. Now from here, we have a couple options on setting it down. You see a lot of people set it down and bang it on the ground real hard. That's actually really hard on your elbows and shoulders. When it hits the ground, it'll send a shock up your arms. So what we want to do is we want to decelerate the bar on the way down. And we're going to decelerate it with flexing our knees and our hips at the same time. So go ahead and put it down. See that there? Now he's ready for another repetition if he wishes, or he can be done. Now, since this is the most basic lift, a lot of people try to go way too heavy, way too early. You see a lot of people, when they start to lift, and go ahead and go forward again. When they start to lift, when it's too heavy, their shoulders will round forward and their butt will shoot up in the air. And you see people do that all the time. That's why it's important when Luke lifts this weight, he's going to try to squeeze his shoulder blades together right here and get his back flat. Do it correctly. Yeah. He's going to try to squeeze his shoulder blades together, and boom, it's going to maintain good thoracic extension. This is also important because during this lift, you want to be able to breathe, or at least blow out on your way up. If your rib cage is hunched over like this, it's going to activate the wrong muscles in your back, and it's going to take the flex off of your legs if you're on your back. Go ahead and set it down like we talked about. See how he's nice and controlled all the way through. When deadlifting, it's important to warm up. That's why this weight's relatively light. Luke can pull a lot more, I'm sure. Make sure that you don't go too heavy before your body's ready. This is one of the most important lifts in the gym, but it can also be your worst enemy if you do it wrong. So that's why it's important to respect this lift, respect your body, and respect the gym. It's a very functional lift because it does mimic simply lifting something off of the floor. In your everyday life, when you're getting onto an airplane, when you're lifting up a baby, you're lifting something off the floor. But a lot of us, after we put our luggage in the overhead storage bin, or just lift it off the floor, we'll have something wrong with our back. That's why it's a good lift to practice for everyday life and for everyday functionality and health. And well, however, with anything in the weight room, it's important to focus on safety and health. And I hope this knowledge can help you with your gym and fitness goals. Appreciate it, guys.